Loneliness is one of the main ingredients to life. Whether we are alone or in the company of others, we will always be plagued with that familiar discomfort. If one were to break down the moments in which they were not lonesome, they would find that most of their life was spent with this feeling. With such a strong emotion as this one, and it being so common as it is today, it only makes sense that there have been actions and behavior that cater to the avoidance of pain. Pain-avoidant behaviors such as procrastination serves as a comfortable bubble to abdicate responsibility and prevent being in harm's way. While Escaped Chasm has a fantastical story on the surface, these behaviors manifest in the protagonist of the game. From inspection, one could see that this is an individual who lives reclusively out of necessity from a pervasive anxiety of what lies beyond the confines of her own house. She remains locked inside of her own room, drawing and fantasizing about a world that she cannot inhabit. The game insinuates that her maladaptive daydreaming and procrastination has led her to age in years, but not in maturity. Because of this arrested development, she remains wholly dependent on her parents to sustain her lifestyle, along with being physically and emotionally frail and helpless. But when her parents disappear and she watches as her comfortable bubble is at risk for catastrophic failure, she has to choose whether to break out of her comfortable cocoon or to hold on to her safe world. Regardless of the ending one chooses when they play Escaped Chasm, one has to recognize how commonplace this woman's predicament is in the context of the modern world. With the concept of maturity, of adulting as some would say, one has to take responsibility. By shirking one's duties, by procrastinating as she did, you only have the suffocating comfort of parental support. But when that support inevitably fails, the debts that have accrued from all of the responsibilities rescinded will then begin to appear, and the cocoon for comfort will begin to fail. This is embodied in the final choice of the game, choosing whether to have her go into this new world and leave her comfortable life behind, or to stay confined to what is familiar. At the end of the day, we must recognize that in this modern age, there is more comfort than guidance, which incentivizes living the life as the protagonist in Escape Chasm had. But one must rise above what makes them comfortable and go out into this world. And with all of its stressors and capacity for evil, one must do so, not because it is better, but because it is inevitable. We may have our sanctuaries, but we will never escape the chasm that lies between infantilizing passivity and character-building adversity. We must go through that door, for our sake, for everyone's sake, and for her sake.